Hello folks, I'm walking down to the Rising Sun pub to meet a friend for drinks and perhaps singing, and it's the end of August in the evening, and it's not got the car. In fact, I drove in the little Citroen, but it struck me that it is so beautiful. Look at that green. And I don't know if you know much about Portmellon. It's the other side of Mevagissey, and it really is the most beautiful spot. There's a valley going off up there. Here's some gulls or perhaps children playing in the distance. But that green you get at this time of the year with the sun just at that altitude. And then we go round the corner here. The houses here must be worth a fortune. But somebody's got a Ford Super Major tractor as their hobby, and some sort of, well, they're certainly off-roaders, aren't they? The Land Rover short wheelbase and the sort of quad thing. We go round here, and Portmellon still has a boatyard or two, I think. Looking up here, and these are just houses, but it might interest you, the sort of. And then look, we've got the view of the sea. It's where I did that video a couple of months ago, where the storm was, and now I'll move on a bit, see if I can walk a bit faster. It might, who knows, it might be interesting to you. But it is a really pretty place, I think. There's a Mini Cooper. And there you can see some yacht and boats there. So there's obviously still a boatyard there. And this is where the sort of stream, or perhaps a river, I think it's more of a stream, comes down from the right. Again, my friends in Australia, David and Reg, up in the hills there, and Chris. It'd be nice if you were here and you could come down to the pub. But all of you watching, it'd be lovely to have you, dear. If you're ever in Cornwall, give us a call and we might be able to do it. And here we are now. This house here was owned by a friend of mine, and it had a boatyard where all the cars are there to the left. We had a party there on Sunday. So it's a little place with the boatyard, Tamarisk. That's where we had the party, in that garden. And here's the bay where all those huge storms were coming. It doesn't look the same, does it? We'll go right to the end, obviously. Go to the Rising Sun pub. You can see why it's called the Rising Sun, because that's what it faces. Apparently the building here on the right was used in advertisements for paint that resists rain and water. Certainly in a good location. And here we are, look. People outside the pub chatting. Portmellon Regatta coming up soon. There's a gig ready to go out. Couldn't be more beautiful, really, could it? Well, it couldn't easily be more beautiful. Place to come for a drink on a Wednesday evening. Look at that. Could you think it's the same place? And there are the heads going out down there on the way to Plymouth. And a ship on the horizon, yacht on the horizon. But what a pleasant place to come to. There's the Rising Sun there. That's the pub. Portmellon Regatta. And a golden retriever. We've got one belonging to my daughter. But there we are. If you're somewhere that's not so picturesque, I mean, I've lived in places that weren't that great for sure, but here we are now. Anyway, all the best to you from a beautiful evening in Portmellon. golden retriever and the slipway. All the best to you then. Bye bye.